Hi, Frank. Okay, I am finally setting aside time to do some of the straggler jobs that have come in. This is your original 7548. You love this watch. You've had it from new, and it's basically been your number one watch. If not your only watch, you've worn it every single day. The seals are old. I can see that. And it got some water inside of it, and someone gave you bad advice and told you to dry it off with a heat source, and the heat was a little much, and we have the circuit melted a bit. Okay, as I said on my email to you, there's nothing wrong with one of these that I can't fix. There's nothing wrong with one of these I can't make better. So don't worry about that. These don't have a ton of plastic parts. The train is all metal and all that other kind of stuff. And so that is going to be perfectly fine. Your circuit and your coil are certainly going to be destroyed, but I do have them. Even if the circuit survived the heat, that blade strike right there, that will have killed it. But I mean, I believe me, I can still replace those things. We can still make it happen. The main questions that I have, assuming that what I said is all correct, is specifically what do you want done with the dial and hands? Now I can clean, yeah, that all melted. I can't even set this out. I should be able to clean the dial. I can't do anything with these darkened lume markers, but that's not a big deal. I could certainly, the metal in these hands doesn't look bad, and we can see the lume is actually falling out of this hand here. If this were my watch, I would rebuild the case entirely and of course repair the movement. I would put in a new crystal because that one's all scratched. I would strip the lume out of these hands, and I would re-lume these hands with my Vintalume so it more or less matches the original lume on your dial, and I would just clean it up that way. That is what I would suggest doing. So if you are amenable to that, I say let's do it, because I can certainly do it, and it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to assume that every single plastic part inside the watch is melted, but there aren't a ton of them. There are a fair amount, but I have all of them, so that's not a big deal. So you let me know, and I'll be glad to go ahead and do everything I can to bring this back for you, okay? Don't worry, I can do it. Okay, you let me know.